Hey vloggers, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are here at Disney's Epcot to check out the 2025 Festival of the Arts. Now this is my second favorite festival of the year. The lines are wild. It is weekend number 2. It is crazy busy today, but we are going to try out all the food and the drinks for you on a little game we like to call Dine or Dash. We got our little Epcot passport. Let's go check it out. All right, we are here at Opening Bites trying the soft shell crab slider, which is cream papaya slaw and a mango ketchup on a toasted brioche bun. And for a beverage, we picked up the beer flight. We have the Parish Brewing Co. Sips Candy Paint Berliner Weiss out of Louisiana, the Von Trapp Brewing Bohemian Pilsner out of Vermont, and then the Crooked Can Brewing Company Fantasia Fusion IPA out of Winter Garden, Florida. Okay, so like I explained earlier, we are doing Dine or Dash. So if the food is good, it's gonna be a dine, and if it's not worth waiting for in line, it's gonna be a big dash. Okay, I'm a little spooked. This is the soft shell crab. I've heard great things, but it's just a little scary to eat. Do I go for a tentacle leg? I think I'm gonna go here. I need another bite to get the sauce on there, but I'm not mad at the first bite. If I didn't see all these little tentacle legs, I think I would really enjoy this, but it's spooky eating. Honestly, it's really not that bad. If I didn't know that it was, if it didn't look like this, where he looks like he's fighting for his life, then I probably would be really on board with it. All right, now it's time for the beer flight. They look like some light beers. This looks like a light IPA. Is IPA dark usually? Ish. Whatever. They look like nice light beers. We're gonna start with the candy paint one. Ooh, yum. This is like a mix between like a pale ale and a sour. Okay, Louisiana. All right, next we have the Von Trapp Brewing Bohemian Pilsner. This is from Vermont. This tastes like a Pilsner. And then the Crooked Can Brewing Company Fantasia Fusion IPA. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, now final thoughts on Opening Bites. Our first stop here. Is it a dine or is it a dash? Okay. The soft shell crab was very tasty, delicious, but unfortunately I would not come back for it. So for me, for this long line, I just don't think it's worth it. It's a cool thing, it's different and unique, but I wouldn't come back for it. Now I would come back for this alone. This is the Parish Brewing Co. Sips Candy Paint Berliner Weiss. This one is just so good. I would just come back and get like a 12 ounce of this. The other beers are good, so I would say it's a good dine on the beers. So it is a double diner dasher. And one of the most important things at any festival is picking the correct direction to go. Canada, Mexico. And today we're doing the controversial decision and we're starting in Mexico. So let's go. You guys, chalk art. Let's go check it out. Okay, so every year they have chalk artists draw, and as you can see right here, we do have some chalk being drawn as we speak. Our first stop here in Mexico is going to be inside at the tequila bar for the secret menu item, the Arcarita. I am so excited to try this one as it is a secret menu item and it's promised to be extra delicious. Okay, you guys, the most tragic thing just happened. They are out of the special off-menu item, the Arcarita. They ran out, and it is only $1.36. All right, what else are we gonna drink? Perhaps a michelada, because that's my fave. I'm really upset. All right, well, I'll be back for it. Let's go get a michelada. Okay, vloggers, as promised, we did pick up the michelada in lieu of the Arcarita. Best thing year round, michelada. Okay, we were here in Mexico. We picked up the carne asada and the corn custard. So let's give that a little try here. It's looking really nice. I think this is a little fried cheese. We're gonna get the full effect with every little thing. So we have the meats, a little bit of that fried cheese. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's really good. The meat's super tender, the sauce is very flavorful, and you can't go wrong with fried cheese. So, final thoughts coming up, but first bites, delicious. And now we're gonna be trying the tortilla de maíz. Creamy corn custard with caramelized sugar and some burnt corn bits on top. All right, let's give this one a go. It looks very nice presentation, as you can see, with the husk. We got a bit of the custard here with some of the, oh. Oh. It's not my favorite texture, but it tastes like, what are those cereals with the frog? Smacks. It tastes like mushy smacks. It tastes like smushy smacks. But it's honestly not bad. I don't like dessert, so I wouldn't get it. But if you like corn and custard, it could definitely be a dine for you. But for me, I'm dashing. At the price of just $10.50, it's a pretty good portion size for what they're serving up here at Festival of the Arts, and I'm kind of into it. So I'm giving this one a total dine. Let's leave Mexico behind and head on over into our next country. Let's go check out the Painted Panda. All right, we are here at the Painted Panda trying out the General Tso's chicken shumai. Dumplings filled with chicken, potato, onion, and water chestnuts, topped with a General Tso's sauce, atop a crispy green cucumber. For $10.75. This is what they're looking like. Very nice and plump. I'm gonna try for the full bite. Sorry if you can hear me chewing because that's really gross. Oh my God. The flavor, it is like a burst of flavor in your mouth. The meat is delicious. Paired with this, it makes it really nice and fresh, and the sauce has a little bit of kick to it, burning the back of the throat area. Now, $10.75 is a little pricey, but they're decent size and there's 3 of them. So if I was eating this by myself, I think it's worth it for sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this is definitely a dine for me, 100%. I think it's worth it here at the Painted Panda. As we leave the Painted Panda, I still have thoughts of chicken shumai dancing in my brain. But next, we are headed over to Germany to wet the whistle once more with the beer flight. I'm really excited about this. Germany always has the best beers of the festival. And we're gonna put it to the test on this one. Are we gonna dine or are we gonna dosh? Should I get these? All right, we are here in Germany. We have the Three Daughters Brewing Rosé Hard Cider from St. Petersburg, Florida, the 81 Bay Brewing Co. Rosé Blonde Ale from Tampa, Florida, and then from Doesn't Say. All right, we're gonna start here first with the frosé because it is a little toasty outside and we don't want it to be melty. This is what it's giving. Nice light and delicious. Next we have the 81 Bay Brewing Co. Rosé Blonde Ale. Ooh, interesting. I do really like this. This is the one that I was most interested in because it sounded the most different. And then this one is gonna be a hard cider, rosé flav from Three Daughters Brewing, which gives you the shits. Delicious as always. I'm actually very impressed I feel like this is a unique flight. And I'm giving this a definite Dine. For just $11.50, you have quite the wide variety. We have a cider, a beer, and an actual frozen. Germany, pop off. I may have made a boo-boo earlier. It is not Three Daughters that gives you the shits. It is, in fact, Cider Boys. So I'm so sorry, Three Daughters. Rock on. It's time to say off we descend to Germany and ciao to Italy. Let's go check it out. Ciao, Italy. We are here at L'Arte di Mostre. And the line is already a dash for me, but let's be real, this was a dash before it even opened. Let's skip it. This line is not stoppage. I didn't even tell you why it was dash. Lines are long, food's expensive, and we already know that the food is gonna be disgusting. Definite dash. Welcome to the beautiful land of America. Now, we were here yesterday testing out some of the bites over here at the booth. Insert footage now. Me and Walter here trying the egg flight from America. This is cut in half. We are gonna try the pimento cheese. I don't like dry egg yolk. Oh yeah. A dash. The idea was there, but the execution was not. Now, as you saw in the video, the eggs were not my favorite, as it wasn't a true deviled egg. There was hard, dry yolk in the center, atop with some okay toppings. Now, the pot pie, on the other hand, was also not that great, and it was way too oversalted and a little tangy. Yuck! America is a huge dash for me. No go in America. The crowds are out, but we are braving it for Japan. Now, we are gonna get a little sake in a box, as well as some yummy bites, such as the Wagyu beef stuffed bao bun, and as well as the fish red bean tart. We have made it to Japan, and today we are trying out the Wagyu bun, steamed bun filled with American Wagyu beef, served with Japanese karashi mustard sauce and a violet. Then we have the taiyaki, crisp, flaky, fish-shaped pastry filled with sweet red bean, served with whipped topping and blueberry popping boba. And for drink, I went with the masu sake, a traditional personalized wooden cup filled with some yummy Japanese sake. Okay, so we're gonna start here with the Wagyu steamed bun. This is American Wagyu, not Japanese Wagyu. It's important to note. Very nice and flavorful. It has some Wagyu beef as well as some caramelized onion, it appears. And I'm gonna do it a little dip in the sauce so we can see what we have two different sauces here. We'll try one of this and one of this. Even better with the sauce. One of the coolest parts of this festival is you can get your name, or whatever you want, I suppose, written on this wooden box filled with sake. We're gonna pour this right on in directly. Really nice and light. So this is $14, and it is kind of a 2-for-1 drink and a souvenir. So definitely check that out. And we are moving on to this red bean fish thing here. I'm not like super excited about this, but we are gonna give it a shot. It is a crispy pastry stuffed with some red bean, pressed in the shape of a little fish. We have some cream and some blueberry boba, so let's take a little. I don't like beans, but it's like a sweet bean. No. And then, of course, a blueberry pearl. The blueberry pearl is the best of the best. While we're here, let's just break it down. This is a dash for me. This runs you about $6, and I'm not a big dessert person, and the texture, it's like dry and like pasty, and no. The blueberry bobas are delicious, and the cream is just, it's been there, done that. This will be a Dine for me. This runs you about $10, and it is a pretty good portion size. It's filled with a ton of American Wagyu. And for me, the sake, of course, is gonna be a Dine. So Japan, it's a double Dine, single dash. We have been here all day, and we haven't even checked out the most important part of Festival of the Arts, the art. There are so many cool booths with different artists displaying their techniques and their artistry. This is the Disney Gallery of Artists, and it is absolutely stunning with all the art available. We are here at Tangerine Cafe, Flavors of the Medina, Morocco. We are trying the grilled kebabs with carrot, chickpea salad, and garlic aioli. We went for the chermoula chicken. And then for drink, we decided to go with the Parish Brewing Company Mango Mochi from Louisiana. Let's dive in. We are starting with the little kebab here. Nice size. Very nice and delicious. Really tender, juicy chicken. And now we're gonna go in for the carrot chickpea slaw. Not my favorite, but it's not bad. This again is the mango mochi beer. Ooh, very delicious and very mango mochi tasting. So the chicken skewer, $6.25. Wait, this is crazy. $6.25 for the chicken skewer. $9.75 for the mochi beer. Now, I did opt for the bigger option. There was a 6 or 12, and I went for the 12 because it did sound delicious, and it is. But 9 and 6, crazy. I wouldn't get it again, but I don't think it's bad. I still think I'll dash on this. I think I would dine on this, but I wouldn't spend the 9. I think I would get the smaller, so you can have a little taste and have it be a little cheaper. A dash and a dine. And that's Morocco. But next, stay tuned because we're gonna be trying out the Encanto booth where I am so excited to get my paws on a little spicy soup. So stay tuned for that. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're still here because the lines were so long that we had to split up into separate We are trying out from Vibrant and Vivido Encanto Cocina. We're trying out the spicy soup. It is chili spiced chicken, potato, avocado, corn, creme. Anyway, let's try it out. Oh, very nice broth. And as you can see, look at all these chunks of avocado in here. It's kind of shakening. Let's get some avocado, some broth, some chicken, and potato. Look at that bite. Wow, you get the creaminess from the avocado, the yummy meats from the chicken, and the heartiness from the, oh, what is this? From the potatoes. Yeah, and this is kind of bussin', everybody. I've never had this one before. We're back for some final thoughts on the Encanto booth. For that price and for the portion size, I mean, you guys, it's a pretty big portion. I'm gonna give this a major dine. Now, I would come here time and time again just to taste this avocado chicken yummy spicy soup. This bowl of soup was only $6. Great size, great value, and very hearty. Potatoes, avocado, chicken, and a big ass thing of corn, which we should try. Just as I suspected, delicious. This might be one of the best of the fest, but for sure, it's a dime. It's time to say adios to the Encanto booth and bonjour to France. Now, I was here just yesterday. You know what? Let's just roll the tapes. Okay, vloggers, we are here in France trying out the duck puff pastry with chicken, onions, and all sorts of things. All right, this pastry is $9.75. This is what it's looking like. Oh, no. It's kind of looking a little cat foodie. Yeah. And for our drink of choice, we do have the Brut Rosé. Now this glass did run me a $9.75, a little pricey and a little steep. Pretty sure I can get the whole bottle for that price, but let's take a taste. It is a nice sparkling rosé. Now, as you can see, the duck onion pastry thing was not great, and that's a total dash. But the rosé was a dine. We're off next to check out Canada. Now, it's no surprise that the Brie Bowl is so delicious. You didn't even have to try it to know that it always is going to be a dash. But we're on to our next country. Follow me. Oh, Canada, we are here. Now, check out the footage from yesterday where we checked out the Raspberry Double Radler. Guys, we're here at Stockholm 3, Canada, for the Wild Hog Raspberry IPA. Ooh, it does actually have some nice hints of raspberry. Now it is $5.75 for a 6-ounce, a little pricey, but it is really refreshing and nice. I'm gonna give this one definitely a dine. Now, as you saw from my review earlier, that was a definite dine for the smaller version, of course. Now, we were here at the famous Pop Eats just yesterday trying out both grilled cheeses with the tomato soups. It was absolutely delicious. Now, these both are definitely going to be a dine for sure. Now, the fun thing about Festival of the Arts is there is this little expression session where you get to get a little paint color and paint on the wall here to create a mural. Now, they have a couple of these a day, creating different murals throughout the festival. Let's go see what we're coming along with today. So far, it is 5 o'clock, and our mural is looking pretty halfway there-ish, maybe? I don't know. It's gonna be so cute. All right, again, yesterday we were here at Craftsman Courtyard checking out the Beef Wellington inspired croissant. Now this, of course, was going to be a dash for me. The price and the texture wasn't it, but the flavor was very nice. If you like a little Beef Wellington spin, you might like it. Not for me. You guys, I am so excited. My little theater heart is so happy because they had the Once Upon a Stage 30 Years of Disney exhibit right here. Let's go check it out. And just a really fun fact, you guys, I did see the Genie, this one, performing live on Broadway in New York City. All right, it's time to rub the lamp and see if Genie comes out to play. No. You guys, we're gonna hold Simba and do a little iconic picture. Oh. All right, you guys, it is that time to discuss the best of the fest and maybe the ones that needed just a little more zest. Now, the best of the fest for me was gonna be the spicy soup, the chicken shumai, and of course, that delicious frosé filet over in Germany. Now, the worst and the ones that needed just a little more zest, that's gonna be the chicken kebab over in Morocco and the nasty duck pastry in France. Let me know down below what is your best of the fest and what you think needs just a little more zest. You guys, as we come to a close here at the 2025 Festival of the Arts, I have a lot of thoughts. Now, one, this is my second favorite festival of the year, but the food was great. The vibes are great, but the crowds are not my favorite. But I can look past it because every year around this time, I get so excited to see the art, taste the food, and get into all the vibes here at the Walt Disney World Festival of the Arts 2025. Now, if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button down below. See you in the next one.